correct me if I'm wrong. If I have a constituent this morning about his taxes. He called me last week. He felt that he been overtaxed.
Right.
So what, we can't tell them, direct them where to go
unless
we're going to be investigated?
No, that's not.
Because I'm here to protect my district.
No, that has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I must have misunderstood
No, that had nothing to do with
it. One of my constituents from the 9th district, either anywhere else, asked me about their taxes.
Sure.
Because it have been done. I'm going to direct them in the right places.
And you should.
At this time and hour, people are up in the uproar by losing their property.
Right.
So I'm going to help them.
That is completely, Mary, that's absolutely proper. You guys have a meeting going on. That's absolutely proper, Mary. That is not what
I
this
have
was.
been coming in here this morning, going to the right source.
All right, you guys, all right, let's get back to the meeting, all right? Everybody's had their say. Bob, would you please sit down?
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Thank you very much.
This shouldn't even came out on, we here on the air. Well, this shouldn't even came out. Friday, we should have talked about this. And this didn't even come up in the council meeting Friday.
No, I just
This shouldn't even came, we should have talked about this Friday, so.
Well, I think it's a very public thing. It was done to the public.
Well, some of the public might throw it, get it,
all right,
get it out of proportion.
We're going to move on, and I will we're always happy to help you with your constituents.
And next time, I appreciate it if I get some of this information that before it get to the floor. I don't like surprises because
I understand. I didn't like it either. Okay, we're going to continue on. Okay, is there any? Go ahead, Audrey.
Thank you. I'm with the rest of the speakers, Angelo, Mary, and Bob Sabanja. We had time to discuss this. We've talked about it, and it was definitely stated that no members on this board had anything to do with what you were discussing. Now, there was an investigation. Nothing was found.
Right.
And it should have been, as stated, it should have been discussed at the committee of the whole. It should not be aired out here. I'm sorry. This is totally wrong. And I'm very happy to see nothing was found.
Me too.
Nothing was found. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, is there, Pat?
Madam Chair, I just want to state that I agree with Member Kyle, and I think Member Sabanjan's comments were excellent, that this could, I have no problem if you wanted to pursue this as an investigation. Right. I have no problem with you releasing the findings of that investigation. I think this isn't a board matter, wasn't on the agenda. None of us knew it would be discussed here. I also think it sets a terrible precedent. We all know that many things come out in campaign literature during campaigns, and if this board is going to start to look into those and discuss those after the fact as a board, I think that's a very bad precedent. Thank you.
Your opinion. Diana.
I just have to respectfully disagree. When this board is charged with illegal doings, then I commend you, Chairman Schmidt, for having the state's attorney investigate it. And I do think that the public, I do think it's the right setting so that the public knows. We have a lot of people who watch this with all the corruption that has gone on. They just threw a governor out of office, for crying out loud. And the last one. Yeah, that's exactly right. And this is not a party issue, Angelo. This is, there's fine. They can share a cell. But no, corruption in politics, I mean, people think they go hand in hand, and I want the county of Lake to know that this county board is not corrupt in any way, so I thank you.
Okay, Melinda, I really would like to move on, but go ahead, Melinda.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
Now I'm close enough. I'd just like to say that I would really like for us to move on. Clearly, we all have our political opinions on this. I don't think this is the venue for that. And I certainly agree with Member Carey. And this is just not the venue. And if we're going to start discussing all of the items in campaign brochures that go out that are not absolutely 100% true to someone else, we're going to be very busy over the next couple of years dealing with politics rather than dealing with the issues that face the county. I hope we can move on from this. I'm obviously one of the people that you are talking about. I ran as a Democrat, and quite frankly, my hope is that we can move on. I do want to see this be a board that isn't partisan, and frankly, the message I'm getting this morning is the people that sit here aren't willing to let those things go and move on, and I say it's time to move on and take care of the business of the county. Thank you.
I agree. Ann Bassie?
Thank you. I think there are a lot of, valid points being made this morning, but, I happen to be probably the one person here who has no idea what you're talking about. But I feel that, whether your action in having it investigated and whatever, you didn't bring us in. I feel blindsided by it coming out of nowhere this morning, and I think it was thrown from an appropriate venue into the political venue, and I'm very disappointed.
Okay.